Hey Guilty, hi Felix. Okay, so like I recently turned on audio monitoring and like hearing my own voice kind of trips me up. Like I still have to get used to talking while still hearing exactly what I'm saying. It's kind of weird. Maybe if I had to make it a little quieter. Okay. Alright. Hi Sleepy. Wow. 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 You guys like that? Is that a good noise? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's a pretty decent noise. Okay, so, if you guys, well, I shouldn't, let's just say I practiced a little bit, so I should be able to do this reasonably well. And I found out like the way that they make the trippy noise while doing the massages is they do in fact use lotion. So okay, here goes nothing. Let's lubricate our hands. Okay. Gentle, gentle, be gentle. So I'm also trying not to like cover the ear hole too much so that you can still hear me talk while I'm doing it. Yeah, I like the streamers that do this all stream, they must have to use like a ridiculous amount of lotion. Because like I can maybe do this for like maybe 10 minutes and then like the lotion like dries out and you have to put some more. So like I imagine like the really experienced ASMR artists just use like half a bottle of lotion every stream. Hi Ian. Yeah, and then obviously like the more lotion you use, the more pronounced that little like popping effect is. Grease? I don't want to put grease on my mic though. Like anything I use has to not be like too gross. It's also kind of funny. So like, you remember how I told you guys that there's like a tent around my setup? So now it's like, it looks really sus. Cause now inside my like gamer tent, I have this bottle of lotion. It just looks really weird. Like, if someone saw it, I had to be like, I can explain, it's not what you think. I'm sure it sounds good, I just don't want to like put grease on my hands or my mic. Okay, so anyways, what did Felt accomplish today? Well, I woke up late. I woke up late as I typically do. I'm gonna try to actually start waking up at a reasonable time. But yeah, I woke up late, but today was actually like a fairly decent, productive day at work. wear a glove. I mean, it still gets on the mic, right? Like, like I think like lotion is probably the most I would ever be willing to use. Where was it? Oh yeah. So yeah, work was cool. Um, so today was my rest day. So like I mentioned last stream, I used the extra hour to like meal prep. It actually wasn't that bad. Like the food tastes good, thank God, because I was trying out a new recipe and I wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out. Um, so I made like Thai ground chicken, but like the store I go to doesn't sell Thai chilies. I guess I could have gone to like an Asian supermarket, but I didn't feel like it. But it turns out you can buy Thai chilies from Amazon. Did you guys know that? Isn't that crazy? You didn't go for the pasta? Oh no, I did. I made like 2 days worth of pasta and 2 days worth of chicken. So like on the days I eat chicken, I just like put some rice in my rice cooker, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it took me like an hour, maybe like an hour of prep, maybe less. But yeah, turned out well, and now I can actually like eat healthy for the next 3 days, 4 days, because I've been like ordering out a lot lately because like I'll just like get done with work or get back from working out and just be like super hungry and not in the mood to cook. So using my rest day to meal prep is definitely a W. Mm. Yeah, so like by now the lotion is like basically dry. So we have to get some more. I'm gonna have the world's softest hands. Thank you for the follow, Tiny Heart. I mean, yeah, I assume a lot of streamers, like when they do this, they wear gloves. Is too much lotion on your skin a bad thing? Can that be bad for you? I need someone to tell me. um, yeah. So, meal prep, and then I didn't have a lot of mail to open today, so I didn't actually like have a lot of work to do. You followed? Did you? I don't see the message. Oh, thank you for following. mm, yeah, I actually like am starting like for me, this is a pretty early stream. Usually I stream at like midnight or 1 a.m. So this is actually pretty early for me. Mm, I'm probably like after stream, I'm probably gonna do some more work because there's some other things I want to finish up, like side hustle related things. Mm. So like the technique that I figured out is like basically you rub the ears with like it's, how do I describe it? You know that section of your hand that's like, uh, it's like, I'm sure there's a name for it, but like, it's like the area of like your hand that's under your thumb, like that's like under your like, yeah, under your thumb, basically like the lower left part of your hand on your left hand, or your lower right part of your right hand. So basically, like, you rub specifically that area against the mic to avoid making like all the nasty friction sounds. What's my side hustle? I just like resell stuff. Basically, just like selling a lot of stuff like on Facebook Marketplace and on eBay. Mm. Yeah, it's fun. Like, I think, like, I don't know. I hope this doesn't make me sound like a penny pincher or anything, but like, for me, like, saving and making money is like a hobby. Even if I don't actually like have any goal for the money itself, it's just like fun to me. Although, like, I was never one to really like. One thing I never did a lot of, even now, that people do is like look for like coupons, like couponing. I never really did that. Or like, I don't really buy anything in bulk. Like, I know I could go to like Costco or Sam's Club and buy like a year's supply worth of toilet paper. But like, I don't do that, even though I know technically it would save money, because like I don't have the space for like buying in bulk. Dinar muscles? Denar muscles? Hmm. Okay, so I was like looking this up on the internet. I need suggestions. Um, for those of you that regularly make pasta and use like jarred sauce instead of homemade, what is your favorite brand of like tomato sauce? I've just been using like ragu for my entire life, but from what I understand, that's like bottom of the barrel tomato sauce. I was looking at buying some. Here, let me look. Hold on. I have it in my cart. Um, no, I don't. Rao? Ketchup? What do you mean? Oh, ketchup. Who puts ketchup on their pasta? That's crazy. There's no way people do that, right? Okay, I'm gonna try some Rao's this time. Let's order. Wait, I already bought it. How many did I buy? About 4 jars. Okay, cool. Hmm. Really? That's crazy. Oh, where I live, I mean, I'm sure it's like this everywhere. You just use ragu. Where I live, people really, really, really like ranch. Like, they'll dip everything in ranch. I have a friend that likes to like dip his pizza in ranch. He dip, like, I don't really use ranch or anything, but from what I understand, like, usually the thing you use ranch for is like wings, right? but there's a lot of people down here that use it as like their de facto dipping sauce, and to me it's kind of gross. Vodka sauce? I've never had this. Like, that reminds me, guys, when I was a kid, I was like so like I only wanted my steak well done, and then I would like smother it in A1 steak sauce. And now I'm more cultured, and I order my steak medium rare and eat it without anything. It's so greasy. Okay. In general, I don't really actually use a lot of condiments, like, or at least not myself. Like, the only condiment I find myself using regularly is soy sauce. And like, that's more of like a liquid texture, right? Yeah, I usually like, this might be weird, but when I order my burgers from, like, when I get fast food, I always order my burgers plain. It's just something like I grew up with. I don't know. I feel like just the sauces like are way too overpowering. So that's why I order them plain. See, I got pretty good at this, right? Like, I got the technique. I'm not like making those gross like squeaking sounds or bumping the mic. I ordered a mic stand. It's gonna get here on Friday, so I won't have to like unplug, or not unplug, but like swap out my mics on my mic arm every time I want to stream. I'll just keep my regular talking mic on my mic arm, and I'll use the 3D on like a stand. But even that is going to be a little weird. I'm going to have to push my monitor back to make it work. We'll see. Who is that? Neo Buns? Is that her emote? Right? Has to be. Who else could that be? Do anything else today? I dropped off some mail. It's so crazy how fast like the days go by when you're always busy. Like, like tomorrow's already Thursday. Like, we're already like nearing like the weekend. But like, it feels like I was saying it was Monday like just the other day. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just when you're super locked in on something and you're super busy, and you can't find enough time. It's funny how fast time goes by. And like, conversely, when you have nothing to do and you're bored and you're waiting on something, it's funny how slow time seems to go. It was Jan 1st, one mad, blurry, hazy crunch at work, and suddenly it's almost August. Oh. I have to be busy. Time is now flying. Really? No, for me, I have to be busy. If I'm not like super busy, then like things go really slow. I definitely would rather be busy than have like too much free time. I don't think tomorrow is just gonna be a pretty regular day. I am excited to eat my meal preps. If you guys ever need like meal prep motivation, I guess, there's this subreddit called Meal Prep Sunday, where people like post pictures of their meal prep when they're done, and some of it looks like really good, but also like there's something like really satisfying about seeing a bunch of food prepared in advance, you know. I tend to like, does anyone else like while they eat watch videos of other people eating? I do that a lot because it's like, I don't know, it's like makes your appetite even like more aggressive, I guess. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize like how quiet the background music is at this point. There we go, I think that's a bit better. Watching someone eat something better than what you're eating and live vicariously through them. I've been watching lately I've been watching these two channels. I forget what they're called, but like they're basically channels showing like people's daily lives. Like I really like that kind of content. So like there's this one channel I watch for like people that are like people in China, and there's another channel I watch about like people from Bangladesh, and like I don't know, I just find it like interesting to see like to watch like people's lives that are like, I don't know, really challenging. It makes you like more grateful for being born in like, I guess, a good country. I'm from America. I am American. Let me try going backwards. Oh, that sounds so weird. Watch cooking shows? I used to watch cooking shows a lot more when I was a kid, which is like, I'm a really, really clumsy cook. Like today, while I was meal prepping, I was dropping stuff like crazy. But like, I don't know. I guess it's fascinating to watch people that like cook that are good at it. Like, isn't the point of like the vast majority of cooking shows to like kind of to like show you a recipe that you can do at home? It's just like I would never do that. You're clumsy in the kitchen. Oh, I have to be like extra careful when I'm cutting vegetables or something. Yawners. Yeah, that imagine tomorrow is just gonna be more of the same. Nothing special about tomorrow. My surgery is getting closer and closer. The downside is it's probably gonna be like recovery's probably gonna be really painful, and I won't be able to work out for a week. But the upside is I'm gonna have a lot of free time because I took Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week off. So it's like I have like a slight lazy eye, but I guess like in layman's terms, the surgery is called like eye muscle. Like it's like eye muscle correction surgery. It's basically like you have muscles, right? On like you have muscles like on the top, bottom, left, and right of your eyeball, and they keep your eye like in place. And like lazy eye is caused by like the muscles like drifting out of their original position. So basically the surgery is to like correct that. It sounds really scary, but it's actually not a super dangerous surgery compared to like a lot of surgeries. Screenshot eye surgery. Okay. Thank you. I've been through worse, but I won't get into that because I don't want to like gross people out. I can't wait for the weekend. I think I've been going to my friend's house every week, and like we cook dinner together like every Saturday evening. We used to do it like a lot more often, and then we took a huge break from it. But I'm glad we started doing it again. But I think this Saturday we'll make taco salad, so I'm really excited about that. Like my Saturday where I cook food with him is essentially like the cheat day I give myself. Even then though, I still try to like watch my calories. Like even on those days I don't eat sweets, unfortunately. Yawners. I've been thinking about you have a massive sweet tooth. What are your favorite like desserts? I'm a big pastries guy. I really like, my favorite dessert is probably like apple pie or apple turnover. They're very good. I'm a sucker for anything like filled with apple. What is monkey bread? Is that just like fried dough? And with chocolate? Milk chocolate, right? Do you not know what monkey bread is? Well, I've seen it in the store. It's like just fried dough with like syrup, right? Isn't it like the same thing as like a funnel cake, basically? Yawners. You know, we used to like also like bake something, like something simple. Like every time we would cook, we usually do like brownies or cookies. Maybe I'll ask him if he wants to bake something again on Saturday to satisfy my sweet tooth. I shouldn't know, because usually there's leftovers, and it's like I'm gonna be like tempted to keep them. Brownie, yeah. Okay, like hot take. I like cakey brownies more than fudgy brownies. Like I like I basically want it to be like the texture of chocolate cake. Basically. Oh, okay, so like I said, like my favorite like dessert is like apple pie. But my favorite cake is red velvet cake. Very delicious. My favorite ice cream is cookies and cream. Me too. Nice. Carrot cake is good too. I haven't had carrot cake in a while. Is it true that red velvet cake is the same thing as chocolate cake? I've never owned a pet, no. Red velvet is very good. There's this place near me that makes like red velvet cupcakes. Those are great too. Okay, I tried tiramisu the first time in my life, like I think it was like maybe like 2 years ago. And I've only had it like a few times since. I like tiramisu. I think it's kind of overrated. Like I wish it had more of like a firm texture. Banana pudding is also pretty good. How come I don't have pets? I don't want to like have the responsibility of having to take care of something. Like I'm already like busy enough. I don't want to be worried about like having to care for another living thing. I think a lot of people like get pets and they're only thinking about like the companionship, but they never think about like the responsibility. Maybe one day, but probably not anytime soon. What would you get? I don't know. I don't really like. I'd probably get a dog because I think they're more loyal. But then they're like obviously a lot more maintenance than a cat. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. Like I said, I really don't think I'm gonna get a pet, like, in the next few years at least. Unless you're a cat, if you're a yeah. But even then, like, regardless of whatever pet you get, like, then you, like, whenever you travel, you have to, like, find someone to take care of them. You don't need a pet dog, we are here. I don't know about that. Yeah, like, that's like another thing, like if you moved and like, obviously you have to take them with you. Whenever you go on a trip, you have to take them with you or find someone to take care of them while you're gone. Like, it's just a lot of responsibility. And then like, God forbid, something happens to your pet and you have to go to the vet and like get like an expensive treatment or something. Like, it's pretty common actually to like see people start fundraisers because they can't afford like surgery or medicine for their pet. I could definitely afford it, but it's like I'd rather not even like make that a possibility. The bird. I think it would be like too loud. And I heard like birds, like a lot of birds, like really social animals. Like if you're not like really involved with them, like they straight up get depressed. I guess you like to get two or something, but yeah. I live in like an apartment complex and like the walls are really thin, so if I did get a pet, it'd have to be one that's like relatively quiet. Haven't met anyone that like has ever done that. A fish? Yeah, I know people will like. I know people will like pet fish and like pet turtles. Pet lizards are a little bit more cool. But like I want to be able to, like if I do get a pet, I want to be able to get a pet that like, shows me affection. like when you get like pet fish, I don't even know if they like acknowledge that like you own them or anything. They're kind of just there. I feel like a fish tank is more just like for decoration than for actually like pets, A chinchilla? I've heard like chinchilla are also like really social animals, right? Like if you get a chinchilla, aren't you supposed to get at least two? Like the same thing for like guinea pigs. You're supposed to get like at least two. They're cool. Yeah, they're kind of funny when you feed them. I don't know. Like, I definitely don't think like chinchillas are really cute, but like I don't know. I'd be scared of like losing track of it because they're so small, or like eating my cables or something stupid. Like, I've heard horror stories of like people's cats like knocking down their computer or something like that. Or like maybe I'll come home and my dog like chewed out the couch or something. So like that's always a risk too, right? Like now granted I work from home, so like that risk for me is significantly reduced. But like technically like every time you leave for like work, you have to hope that when you come back your pet hasn't like destroyed anything out of boredom. I mean, that's another thing, like, I don't know if, like, the modern, the regular modern like white collar life, I don't know if it's inherently like necessarily good for like a dog, for example. Like the fact that you're like for at least 8 hours a day, probably more like 9, they're just like entirely alone and have to like entertain themselves while you're at work. Like, I don't know if that's healthy. I mean, granted, it's not like you have to be with them like all the time, but like, you know, like if you have a full-time job, you spend more time at work than you do at home. So it's like, you know, you're not really like spending as much time with them as I think you probably should. Yeah. Get a little bit more. Yeah, but like the only way I see myself getting a pet is like if my partner would want a pet. But even then, I'd probably still be pretty hesitant. Like, I just think like getting a pet, like at least like, you know, a more social pet, is like a huge responsibility. I'm quite good at this, guys, right? I can do this like for a prolonged amount of time and not make like extra noise. Got pretty good. I think I was probably overthinking it. It really is not that complicated once you find the right technique. I'm gonna be sleepy. I mean, not only would I not have the time to properly tend to the pet, I wouldn't even have the time to enjoy the pet's companionship. Yeah, right. Like, owning a pet, like, is more than just, like, feeding them. You know, you also have to, like, you know, like, keep them fit, like, exercise, and then, like, you know, entertain them. Like, for example, I would definitely not get a pet if you never go outside. That would just be, like, cruel, in my opinion. Like, your dog would probably develop depression or something. I know unfortunately, I know quite a few people that just like got a pet for the novelty and then like neglected them. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Is there anything special happening this week? I don't think so. It's a pretty average week. Oh, wait, no, something did big happen today. I don't know how I forgot. Okay, so like, I'm not gonna go into the specifics, right? But like, if for like those of you that are like relatively new to my channel, I started a new job 2 months ago, like almost exactly 2 months ago from today, and I joined. Let me try to like find an example. Like I can't tell you guys exactly what the team is for, but like let's just say for the sake of the example that it's like the 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 music team or sure. But anyways, like today we had like this ad hoc meeting, and like the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, during this meeting, he announces that like the main product that my team has worked on for literally the last like 5-6 years is getting shut down because there's not enough people using it. Now that was interesting. But he also reassured us that like no one's losing their job. So like, cause I just joined this team 2 months ago. Like when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute, like am I about to get like laid off? I haven't even been here for 2 months. And no, it's just that it's getting shut down. Honestly, I feel bad for the people that have been on the team for 5 years and have worked on it for 5 years. That must suck. Yeah, I'm glad too, because usually when something gets like axed like that, so does the team that worked on it. It's the real shame, right? Like the software engineers that make a product could have like made it really well, but at the end of the day, like if it didn't do well, that was more the fault of like the product designers. But like, you know, they'll all end up getting laid off anyway, even though like the software engineers have very little like the impact on what the actual product is and the direction of it. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. Like I also see this as like a good opportunity though, because like this project was like the one that's getting like shut down. It was super complicated, and like when I first joined, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna take me like months and months to be able to like fully understand it. But like the silver lining to this is like since it's getting shut down, I don't have to like learn everything about it anymore, and I can just like focus on the new project that we're starting. And it does seem like this new project that we're doing is gonna be like one of our, at least on my team, one of our flagship products. So that's exciting. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Sorry guys. I got a commission. And it's done. She made it to the... Oh. Should I show this? Hold on, let me give me a second, I'll show it on stream. I don't want to like dox myself. Hold on, let me set this up and download it. It's like, it's an emote. Wait, actually I could just upload it right now. What am I talking about? Yeah, let me just like, I don't know if I don't think I have any more like emote slots, but I'll just replace it. And I'll use it. Okay, let's see. No, not that. Stand by. stand by. Emotes, where are you? Okay. So I already I'm gonna get rid of that law one because I didn't really ever like the art style. And we'll replace it with the new one. Hopefully it looks like decent. I think it looks okay. Okay. Did I get it? Okay. Let me go to my chat. Thank you for the head pats, by the way, Felix. So, where is it? Where's my, do I need to refresh the page? Where's my emote? I just uploaded it. Oh, there it is. That's kind of small. It's kind of hard to tell what's like going on. It's kind of small, no? I've always wanted like an awkward sip emote, so I finally got around to getting it. I upload it to the Discord too, before I forget. Need some more lotion. Thank you. I really like the artist. Like, if you guys are curious, the person that makes most of my emotes, their name is Mappy, M-A-P-I. If you ever be interested in like getting your own, they sell emotes for $15 each, which is like pretty fair for emotes, in my opinion. Like, it's usually about the going rate. Like popping sound that the lotion makes is so trippy. Is Guilty here? Like, I'm doing this like partly for them, and I don't even know if they're here. Cause like this last stream, they were like asking me to do it. Okay, they're here. No, we're good. I just wanted to like make sure you got to hear it. I don't think I'm gonna do it every single stream, because I imagine it's gonna be like pretty repetitive. Yawners. You been relaxed? Nice. I saw, like, when I was looking at the ASMR VTubers the other day, I saw someone was doing like meditation. I think that could be interesting, but like, obviously if we did that, like, I wouldn't be able to read the chat, and you guys would just be hearing me like breathe deeply. So I don't know, anything that like takes your entire attention away from the chat is like inherently not the greatest for viewership. Do you guys know anyone that like is underpaid? Like, I have this one of my closest friends. He makes $20 an hour, and for his skill set, like, he arguably knows just as much as me, at least like for like raw programming. Like I think he deserves like at least double that. But like what happened was after he graduated, for some reason, and I told him not to do this, he decided to wait for like 2 years to start applying for jobs. And I don't know if you guys know this, but like there's a lot, like there's job postings, and they're usually called like new grad, and basically like they're restricted to people that like have graduated within a certain time period. And so like that's a really big advantage, because like you don't have to compete with like, or you only have to compete with your graduating class from around the country, right? But if you wait so long that you phase out of that like eligibility period, like basically like if you wait so long that you haven't graduated in the past year, then suddenly your competition just like multiplies several times. So like I was telling my friend, I was like, the best time to look for a job is right after you graduate. If you wait until like if you wait a year or two, it's going to be magnitudes harder to find a job, because now you're going to be competing with like people with more experience than you for the same positions. So basically like he sent like from what I understand, he told me he sent like somewhere between like 100 and 200 job applications, and he didn't get like any real responses, which is a shame, because I know he's like extremely talented, but he waited too long. Hi, Sale. So basically like he ended up having to like take this job that another friend of ours like got them. What was going on yesterday? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you referring to? The job market in the US seems messed up right now. I mean, relatively speaking, yeah, I guess. But like, I don't know. I am in the belief that like if you want something bad enough, and if you want something bad enough and you really put your mind to it, that you can accomplish most things, and getting a job is one of those. You streamed twice? No, I didn't. What are you talking about? Who streamed twice? Not me. I didn't stream twice. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, sorry. Hit the mic. Right, yeah, right. I'm glad you came to your senses. Well, sometimes if I'm really bored and I can't sleep, I'll stream twice. But usually the second stream of the night is a lot shorter. Usually. Lily went AFK for 5 minutes. Bro was trying to destroy his streak. I don't think anyone has like a super long streak except for Magla. Wait, speaking of which, are they here? Hold on. This might be one of like the first ever streams that I didn't see them send a message at the very beginning of the stream. Oh no. Usually Magla is like the first person to send a message like on like 90% of my streams. But yeah, how was everyone's day? I've been talking about my day. I'm eager to hear about like what you guys did today, and if anything interesting happened, please do tell. so I can give you my analysis, my expert Fox analysis. Like talking to the ears more. Fighting a hangover? Or what? You were drinking yesterday? You're drinking on a weekday? That's crazy. I don't really drink alcohol. Mostly because I just like really can't stand how bitter it is. Was your day off? Oh, I see. You got a haircut? Nice. How much was it? If you went to a place that you have to pay for it, how much was it? Trying to grow out. Well, actually, I think like my hair right now is kind of like the perfect length. I don't think I should grow out my hair any longer than it already is, or it's gonna start like being annoying. Your friend cuts your hair? Oh, that's cool. I envy people that are good enough to like cut their own hair. Like I don't know how they do it. One of my friends can do it, and she actually does it reasonably well. You only pay $10? Oh, I see. Yeah, I usually pay about $40 when I go get my hair cut, but that's all because I tip 10. That sounds about right for like a haircut. I feel like it's pretty cheap. Really? For where I live, that'd be like pretty expensive. $30 without tip? Oh no, it's about $45. Yeah, $30 here is the norm. 45 would be considered expensive. Yoners. Sorry if you guys can hear my chair squeaking as I like lean back. I don't really have a Herman Miller 45 to 60 average. Oh, you must live in one of the more expensive places in the US. Or, yeah, I assume the US. That's fortunate. You guys notice how like it almost seems like the majority of VTubers live on the West Coast? It makes sense, but like it's actually alarming how common it is. Like when I find a VTuber that like is Central Time Zone, I am genuinely shocked because it's so rare. Thank you for the follow, Kieran. Oh, is it with EP? Hello, EP. There in the middle? Yeah. Thank you for the headpats. Why am I so sensitive? One second. Okay. silicone is because my mic is like the ears are made of silicone. I guess silicone is like the material that's most like skin, I guess. Did you guys know that like these 3DOs are actually like not, I mean, like I don't know if it would sound just as good, but like the materials that they use to make them cost less than like half. Like you could do a DIY 3DO by like buying the capsules yourself and buying like silicone ears and just like putting the capsules inside the ears yourself. Probably wouldn't sound as good as a 3DO, but I imagine if you did it right, it would sound pretty close, and you'd save a lot, like a whole bunch of money. I wonder if like the $2,000 version, like I have the $650 version of the 3DO, but they also make a $2,200 one. I wonder like how much better it actually is. Like I feel like you've like definitely hit the point of diminishing returns and it's not worth it. Yeah. It's the 3DO Pro. Like how much better could it actually sound though, right? Like it probably sounds like a bit better, but like like you know, like that's one of those things where you're paying like triple the price, over triple the price, almost quadruple the price for like maybe a 10 to 20% improvement, right? And that's like for a lot of things in life. Like to be fair, like a lot of people are like perfectionists, and they're willing to spend exorbitant amounts of money just for that extra like 1 or 2%, because they want to have like the best thing money can buy, even if like from a value perspective it's totally not worth it. And how much better can it sound? I assume that like all the really popular ASMR streamers use the expensive one, because like it's the most natural like upgrade, right? If you're trying to invest in like an ASMR career. I don't ever see myself buying one though, because I don't imagine I'll ever get that big to justify it. Oh, I forgot to mention, okay, like I've said this before on stream, guys, so like I've really been like thinking about like spending, because like, I want to treat myself right. I've been working really hard between my job and my side hustle. Like I want to like actually like spend some of the money I've been earning. There's this artist, I really like their art style. Their name is what's their name? I forget already. What is their name? Hold on, I need to check VJ and I have it bookmarked. Where is it? Is it 4-7? I really like 4-7's art style, and like his prices for like are like really cheap for like he does the rigging and the art. He's selling like this is insane. Like he'll make you a custom model like art and rigging for $300, or if you pay like $650, I guess it's like more detailed. I don't know what the difference is between like his elite package and his what's it called, advanced package. But even then, like $650, like $300 is just bonkers, but $650 is still pretty cheap. Like the art for the model I'm using now was more than $650. So the idea that you can get like good art and the rigging for $650 is like ridiculous. What is that noise? Was that I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what that was. It was weird. Whenever something gets into the realm of hobbies, there's no cap of how expensive something can get. Yeah, I agree. Like, in my opinion, if you can genuinely use your money somehow to make yourself happier, then like you should invest every penny in making yourself happier. Like, any dollars spent to make yourself happy was a good investment. For me personally, I've kind of already, like, for the most part, like, I've kind of like gotten over like material desires, like, and like, not that like I'm super like cultured or like wise. It's just like there's generally nothing I want. Like, I wish there was something I wanted to spend money on, but there's really not. Like, that vtuber model thing is like the only thing I can really think of. Everything else, like, I don't really care about. Like, a lot of people, like, they want to get like an expensive car and they want like a nice house. Like, I don't care about either of those things. I would like a house, but like, I don't need it to be like super fancy. I just want a house for the sake of having my own place. Yeah, saving isn't bad, but like, you know, like, same concept though, right? Like, there's like, you don't take the money to the grave with you. So there's something to be said about like saving money, like, so much so that like, if you're not gonna spend it, then like, what's the point? Not really a big deal, because like I said, like, my side hustle like makes me money, but I also genuinely enjoy doing it. If you say you buy a house, I guess. I don't want to end up getting a house in one of those like suburban. I sell stuff. I just sell stuff basically on like eBay, but like, I don't want to get like one of those. What is it called? What's the term? Like, I don't want to get one of those houses in a suburb where every house looks the same and the houses are only like a few yards away from each other. Like, I want a nice looking house, and I want a lot of space between my neighbors. You know? Like, if I can walk outside and look to my right, and see my neighbor's like front door and his driveway, it's probably too close. HOA? No, I mean, no, it's not. I was talking about more so like the what is this noise? Did you guys just hear like a vibrating in your left ear, or was that just me? There's like something vibrating in my left ear. Was I making that noise? No, I wasn't talking about an HOA. Like, that neighborhood in general, like that kind of neighborhood where all the houses look the same and they're right next to each other, I just don't like. I don't like the very concept of it. Oh, the word I was looking for is cookie cutter. Like, I don't want like a cookie cutter house, which is basically what I just described. You don't hear it? Okay. That's good though, because it's kind of weird. I'd rather you guys didn't hear whatever that was. Oh god, I hope it's not my mic or my headset crapping out on me. That would suck. I've had this headset now for like... How long has it been? I think I've had these headphones, like these Sennheiser HD600s for like at least 6 years. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Slayer. But yeah, like, that being said, I'm not like in any rush to like... I could afford a mortgage right now if I wanted it, but like, I like the flexibility of living in an apartment. Like, you know, the major downside is that like, you know, I can like hear all the people around me. But like the major pro is like if something breaks, I just call, like I call someone to come fix it for me, and like I'm free to move anywhere I want at any time. Not any time, but like, you know, when my lease ends. Yeah, they're like, I don't think they're 500. I think they're more like 400 now. But yeah, they're not cheap. For a while, I had like a hobby of buying like really expensive headphones. Like I think I have, how many do I have in that box? I have at least 1, 2. I have like 5 pairs of like relatively expensive headphones, and like 2 pairs of like relatively expensive IEMs. I don't really indulge in that anymore, but yeah, for a while I was really into collecting headphones. And now they're just like taking up space on my desk. Honestly, I should sell them. Like, for some reason, like, I bought the Sennheiser HD 800s, which are supposed to be like the greatest headphones for soundstage ever, and you can apparently like EQ them to sound however like you want. But like, I've used them the least out of all my headphones. Like I think I may have used them like less than 10 times. What a complete waste of money. I hope I still have the box some like lying around, otherwise it'd be kind of hard to sell them. Doesn't really matter if you're streaming your game. Yeah, you're right. Like, that's why I use the HD 600s. They're like my daily drivers. All the like super expensive headphones are really only like good for listening to music or recording music. Like if you're just like, yeah, you're just watching YouTube videos or streaming your game, just gaming, it's not really, you just have a cheap pair of headphones. To some extent, though, you do have to like. I assume the vast majority of like streamers that have been doing it for a while have a like audio interface. Like, if you really get into streaming, you do have to invest in audio equipment somewhat, you know, including like a nice microphone. Hi, Vostik, hello. How you been? Go to bed? Maybe soon. You not ready to go back to college? When does your semester start? I mean, if you're going back in the fall, you still have a bit of time, no? Too much? Yeah, you still have a lot of time, no? That's like a lot of time for a vacation. It's like so much work. I have the same, like, can you massage the mic? That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I have the same kind of like tendency to like overthink things, and it stresses me out. Some things you just need to take one day at a time, right? Like, if, for example, if like before you start college, you're like, oh my god, this is gonna take me 4 entire years to finish, then like, you know, you're probably gonna get pretty discouraged. But if instead you just do it, and you know, you just stay productive, then like those 4 years will fly by. You just take it one day at a time, you know. Don't get paralyzed by like the overall amount of effort that it's gonna take. wonder if anyone fell asleep this stream. Question mark? You don't get much sleep? Oh, same. Well, I catch up. Like any sleep I don't get, I eventually catch up on like the weekend or later in the day. That reminds me, I have a meeting with my manager tomorrow. I need to check what time that's at. This is giving you goosebumps. Oh, you're tingling? What time do I usually stream? It's a hard question to answer, Tiny, because like it's kind of inconsistent. I think you'd be better off asking someone else here instead of from me. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. Okay, so lately, okay, the earliest I'll stream. Thank you for the head pads, Nara. The earliest I'll stream is like 9 p.m. Central. The latest I'll stream, it could be as late as like 2 or 3 a.m. Central. So let's see, really big range. Yeah, if you join the Discord, you'll get a ping whenever I go live. But in some days, I'll even like tell people that I'm gonna stream later. Not all the time. Definitely, if you join the Discord, you'll have like more of an idea. Because I try to give people a heads up, like the day. Oh yeah, someday I do lie. Some days I say I'm gonna stream and I don't. So also be aware of that. I try not to do it too often, but sometimes like my work ends up taking longer than I thought. Lying is bad. I agree. Okay. It's almost an hour and a half. We'll do one more round of lotion and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'll just keep streaming until my hands get dry again. You guys have me until then, and then I'm gonna go watch YouTube poop or something stupid. You got work soon? It's not like I necessarily like, if I'm streaming, that means like I finished all my responsibilities for the day. It's more so like I just want to spend some time, you know, to myself. Like I could actually probably, if I wanted to, I could stream for like another 2 hours, but I don't want to like stream and then the moment I'm done streaming I have to like get in bed. I want some time to doom scroll and watch poop. Yeah, those days are over. Would you guys believe me if I said I used to regularly stream at like 5 or 6 a.m.? Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, I need to get rid of that redeem. Now that I do this regularly, that redeem is pretty pointless, huh? Let me turn that off. That redeem, like, I used to not do them nearly as often, so it would be a treat. Yeah, I turned it off. 5 or 6 a.m. because you wake early? Or no, because I sleep very late. I used to have a stream schedule, but then like it got pretty like, I don't know, it felt like a job, and like it wasn't like it was too inflexible for my life. Like it's just like on a given day, the work I have to do can be like very wildly. So like yeah, I couldn't deal with that inflexibility. So like now, like obviously my streams are a lot more sporadic and unpredictable. But on the plus side, like I'm streaming a lot more because I genuinely feel like it. Yeah, but no, like streaming on a schedule is definitely the best way to grow. But I've long since like stopped caring about numbers or growing. I just want people to talk to. I mean, these days, the only way I see myself streaming a video game is if I get like invited to a collab. Other than that, I don't think I would do it. Oh, my friend Zeorin is back from his trip. He was gone for like a month. Maybe I'll do a collab with him. I think you guys would like him. He doesn't want to do ASMR though, but he's so soft spoken that like his regular speaking voice is basically ASMR. Okay, should we like... The stream's like, I'm almost done, so let's try to do some tingles. Thank you for the follow, VMH. Okay, if I whisper really softly to the ear, does this sound good for anyone? Is anyone tingling right now? Is this like really stimulating for anyone? Okay, now with this, like that was my whispering voice, now with the soft spoken voice. I can also talk like really softly like this. I actually prefer like this tone of voice over whispering. Tingle tingle. Tingle tingle. Tingle tingle. Boop boop beep beep. Tingle tingle. Boop, boop. The first one more tingly. The whisper one? I mean, yeah, I'd imagine that is what like most ASMR streamers do. Too weird for you? Okay, see you later in Bostic. Ciao. I mean, yeah, I accept that it's probably the more, like, the whisper voice is probably the more tingly one, but I just, like, I've said this so many times on stream already, though, I just feel like whispering makes you sound, like, way too monotone, or, like, you just sound so, like, indistinguishable from anyone else. Oh, do you like that scroll wheel ASMR? Do people like hearing the sound of just breathing? Like, is that tingly for anyone? My redeems are expensive. This is true. That's because they're good, so they're expensive. Oh no, that doesn't sound that great. Maybe not like straight in the ear. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 500k puppy soon. Soon as in like in a year from now. Soon. Just blow in the ear slowly. I can try. I feel like if I do it too fast, it like kind of sounds like crappy. Yeah, I personally don't really like that sound. I mean, if you think about it, right, like, so you guys can't combine points, but you probably, like, from a probability standpoint, it would happen sooner if everyone agreed to spend all their points on the gamble wheel. I think. Because at least in that way, you're kind of combining your points in a way to try and get it. No, it's 20k redeems or higher. Does it say lower? It's higher. I think you misread the symbol. No, okay, but yeah, generally speaking, you shouldn't do it because, like, I have the odds set such that it's not worth it to do it. Like, that you lose points in the long run. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys some. It's up to you. I'm gonna give you guys some positive affirmations and kisses and then end the stream. No, we talked about this. You do kisses, and now I share them what you wanna. I do them very rarely, usually just at the end of the stream. I'm trying to think of, like, I want to think of at least 4. I can only think of 2. Okay, we'll just do the 2. I don't want to sit here thinking of 2 more. Okay. You are worthy of love. I know that you can do anything you set your mind to. Oh, you're spinning the wheel. You can also rub your pointer and middle finger down together for another sound. Really? I have to try this another time. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Studio mode. I need to set it up. Browser. Incognito window. Import. Where did I put the file? I always forget. Okay, here it is. You did the 4K one, right? Right? Where's the window? Here it is. Okay. Okay, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I think this is a 7% chance. Oh, better luck next time. Better luck next time. That sucks. Oh no, it's 5% chance. I mean, a few people have won it. I can remember at least 2 people that have won the wheel. Okay, anyways, I'm ending stream. You guys are making me procrastinate. Okay, who are we gonna raid? We need to raid someone. We need to find someone to raid. Sorry for the people that just got here. I'm very sorry. My streams are usually no. Oh, hi, Nico. I'm so sorry. I'm about to end stream. I'm sorry. How was your stream though? I'm literally just about to end. No, I will. We're just like trying to think of someone to. Okay. Let's say our good nights. Yeah, I almost forgot. Good night, Nara. Good night, Guilty. Good night, Von Echo. Good night, Sayo. Good night, good night, Leafy. Good night, anyone else? Good night, Kieran. Yeah, I think we'll probably raid. I would raid someone else, but I'd kind of gotta keep it to ASMR, right? We want to keep it to ASMR. I think Heron's pretty cool. She's a little cool. She's not cooler than me. She's a little cool. She's not beating me in the cool department, but she's pretty close. Okay, bye guys. I'm stalling. We gotta go. We're going. Let me get her channel name. Where the heck is it? Heron May. Okay, please use the raid command. It makes me happy when we all seem unified. Okay. Bye. If you guys are lucky, I'll stream again tomorrow. No promises.